This is a general reading for Libra for August 11th through the 17th. So if Libra is your sun or moon rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. I am again offering a complimentary 30-minute reading, selecting from those who either subscribe or put in a comment in the month of August, and know that I do read all the comments. I appreciate your support and all the kind comments that have been sent to me, wishing me, positive prayers for my health and concerns. Thank you so much. I do appreciate the support that you have given me. Thank you again. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up. That helps the logarithms. Also, I would request that you look to see if you have subscribed to the channel on the video that you're watching, if it says that you subscribe, because there's been some subscribers that have been dropped. I don't know, it's one of those things with YouTube, and so I've been trying to get up to 2,000 subscribers, and it goes back and forth and back and forth. I'll get 1,972, then it'll go 1,962. I mean, it's going back and forth. So if you could check to see if your subscription is still there, and if you haven't subscribed, if you would please consider subscribing. It costs nothing. It doesn't cost you anything. So I would, appreciate if you could look at that. Thank you. Now, I will be doing available for private readings because this is a general reading today. So send me an email, and the price is $15 for 15 minutes, $30 for 30 minutes, and $50 for an hour. And I use WhatsApp for the live reading, and also I could send you a video. For August 21st, for 5 days, I will be doing readings at the Castro Marin Medieval Festival in Castro Marin, Portugal. My house is right in the middle of the festival. There'll be booths all around my house. I'll have an entrance, and I'll have a poster if you want to get a private reading during the festival, if you want to get a reading. They have parades right in front of my house. They have booths, food, and it's for 5 days in August. The hours are from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. I'll be available during those hours to do readings, and you would just come in, and the prices are lower than or are posted on my YouTube channel. So if you're in Castro Marin, stop by. Castro Marin will have, they have activities going on in the castle. The castle was occupied, or the Knights Templar were in the castle before they moved to Tomar. So it has a lot of history here in this village. And there's lots of activities during those 5 days. So if you're here in Castro Marin or in Portugal, stop on by and get a reading. That's what I'm going to be doing for 5 days. Today I have gypsies in the other room. I have Nina on the table and Jason in the bedroom. And I'm going to post on the community about Gypsy, who she has cancer, which we thought was a fatty tumor, but I took her to a different vet, and it is cancer. I'd had a biopsy even on it, and it's now involving her organs. It's not amenable to surgery. She has heart conditions. So we're sort of on dog hospice right now. Whatever she wants, she can have. She's on medication for the pain. So, send her some good vibes. I've had her for at least 5 years. And she came over from the U.S., but she couldn't make the trip back, not with her health. And she hated flying. And she wanted out of that crate as we were, she was being transported. She almost didn't come because she was trying to frantically get out of the crate. So she won't be going back to the U.S. with me. Her little soul will transition, and then I don't think she'll come back in this lifetime, in my lifetime, but we'll have another lifetime together. Now, I have, for the tarot reading, this is the deck that I'm using today. And Spirit has selected cards for you, oracle cards. And the first oracle card from Wisdom of the Oracle, Libra, is peace. And the essential meaning is freedom from attachment, radical acceptance. It doesn't get any better than a quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from want, and the soul's satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. So everything as it should be right now in your life, as in every life, that everything as it should be in the time of the universe. Now, the other two cards are the Louise Hay affirmation cards. The first one is, I love my body. These, remember, are selected by Spirit. I create peacefulness in my mind, and my body reflects the peacefulness as perfect health. Here. And the other one is, I turn every experience into an opportunity. Each problem has a solution. All experiences are opportunities for me to learn and grow. I am safe. If you want to take a picture of that. And those are the two Louise Hay affirmation cards. Now I have cut and shuffled these cards, and let's see what we have coming up this week for you, Libra. And the first card we have is the Eight of Pentacles. That's money, prosperity, a job. Staying focused, knowing how to do the job and staying focused, and through that prosperity will come crossed over by Ace of Wands. So new beginnings of a job. At the base of it is the Nine of Swords. Behind you, the Empress. Crowning you, the Ten of Swords. Then we have the Three of Cups. That's good. We're getting away from the swords, and we're now going to the Three of Cups celebration. Then we have the Emperor, the Death card. Nobody's going to die. It's transformation. It's new beginnings. Then we have the Six of Swords. And the final outcome is the High Priestess. Follow your intuition about Six of Pentacles. Follow your intuition about new jobs or money coming to you. So you have two sixes. You have the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Swords. And you have, with the Six of Swords, you have the Magician. The Death card, you have the Five of Pentacles. Oh, Milo. Well, come on in. Come on. Then we have the Emperor with the Tower. Seven of Cups. Ten of Swords with the Knight of Swords. Then we have the Empress with the Fool. There at New Beginnings. So right behind you is that chapter of the New Beginning. Then we have the Nine of Swords with Judgment card. Wheel of Fortune crossed by Strength. Well, hello, Milo. You're not going down the hall. No, come here. What you doing? Now, Milo is going to back to America with me. He's just old. He's probably about 15, little dachshund. And he's the one that, during the videos, you'll hear a sharp bark. That's Milo. Sometimes he does that because he's like, where is everybody? And then sometimes it's like, time to eat, time to eat. He wants to eat a little bit earlier than the scheduled time. So he's a talker. Okay, so let's see what we've got going on here, Libra, for you this week. It's a transition time, and some of the residual, you could be going through a situation that the past, it's a new chapter from the past. However, there's still a little bit of the turmoil, or things are still not completely resolved, sorting out of that situation. And I have talked about in my other videos this week of making it like for example, on our east coast of the U.S., Debbie has been going up the coast, and she leaves a path of her storm. Broken trees, flooded roads, fences broken, all sorts of damages, which Debbie's gone now, but you have to go clean it up. You can't leave the tree across the road. You can't leave the tree, broken in your yard. It's to clean up all the debris that floated with the water. That's, after the storm is over, the storm isn't there anymore, Debbie's gone, but you have to clean it up. And that's sort of like what's going on after a chapter, after a lesson. There still might be some things that need to be resolved, some organizing of your new life, of some planning, maybe putting things into place. And so it's still, the storm's gone, but there's still the cleanup, there's still the reparation after that time. And that's sort of like what you're going through right now. Because we have here work. Eight of Pentacles represents work, knowing a job, knowing how to do it, staying focused on that, knowing that there'll be prosperity, crossed over about Ace of Wands. So it could be a job that you know how to do, because the Eight of Wands is that you are confident in your job. You have the skills to do it. It's not something new. Could be a different position, a different company, but it's similar skills. Transferable skills. You know how to do the job, or you've done similar jobs. And so you'll be able to transfer your skills to this new job of new opportunities, the Ace of Wands. Or you could be building on that, looking for jobs in that field. And then we have you trusting in the universe, spinning that wheel of fortune, and having strength. Now, what this says is, yes, trust in the universe. What comes out is, cast your bread upon the waters. That's a Bible verse. But it's like, put out the resumes, put out the energy. It will come back to you. Trust in the universe. That's the wheel of fortune. Knowing that it will come back to you and have the strength. Don't give up. If you're looking for a new job or transitioning, new job, new apartment, anything new, it can be overwhelming at times, because it's, it takes a lot of energy to have new opportunities, to move, or to look for a new job, or to even start a new job. It's that adjustment time. But it says, have the strength of the lion. Don't give up. Show that strength. You do have that strength within you. And even though sometimes it seems like overwhelming and tired, you're tired because you just like to have a downtime. Have the strength of the lion, because this is only a small cycle. After you get through this, then's the time to sit back and celebrate or enjoy the fruits of your labor. After you put out the energy, applied for all those jobs, or looking for that new place to live, or the transition time, then after that's done, you can sit back and say, okay, I did a good job. Now I can relax for a while and enjoy my hard work. So have the strength of the lion. Do not give up. Keep persevering. right now, even though it can be taxing. Because at the base of it is that the Nine of Swords and manifesting. It can seem very difficult. You know, the Nine of Swords can be an unfair situation. Maybe you're trying to manifest things and it seems like things are a little bit off kilter. Maybe some things are not falling into place. Then the Judgment card is putting into the universe that which you want to manifest. And the Nine of Swords is a transition time, or maybe it was an unfair situation in the past, or maybe there's some things coming up that might seem a little bit difficult. And it seems like there's roadblocks. That's what you're feeling as you're working towards manifesting. I get that there's almost like, I don't know why, but I see barrels, and that you have to maneuver through this obstacle course to get to your goal. And just know that sometimes these obstacle courses, you know, and that's what your Nine of Swords, sometimes those obstacles, it can even be people that you're interviewing with. Or it can be that they, you know, they want this or that for that interview. But when you're transitioning, going to a new chapter, there are certain steps that they, for some reason, want. If you want a new job, for example, if you want a new place to live, or some sort of, you know, like even if you are wanting a new car, or wanting, you know, applying for a house loan or something. There's all these steps that you have to do for even to manifest a judgment for a car, or for a house, or for a job. That the Nine of Swords can seem unfair, can seem that there are roadblocks. Could even be, as you're wanting to manifest here, the Judgment, that there are some things from the residual of the past that are, you know, roadblocks in the way. For example, it could be a reference, or it could be that you know, if you left a job, that maybe they still owe you money, or some sort of transition. But you know, it's still some of those things that you're having to maneuver through to get to your goal. And you're going to be able to do it. And it's just have the, you know, the strength of the lion, because you're going to be able to get through that situation, because behind you is that new chapter, the Fool and the Empress. So this is a new chapter for you to manifest what you want. The Empress is having it all, and this is your new chapter behind you to have it all. It's that new energy. So as you're moving towards that, your new chapter, that there's still some challenges, a little bit of cleanup from the past in order to have smooth sailing. So if you have to go through that obstacle course, and you have, you know, maybe they want you to turn in your resume, and then answer some questions, and have an interview with this boss, and then have an interview with the panel, and then, you know, those are those little, you know, obstacles along the way, but you're going to handle it just fine. Because what's crowning you is you moving forward away from your Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords was that whole situation that you left, that storm, we'll call her, you know, Debbie was our storm on the East Coast. And, you know, it's leaving that storm in the past, it's on your mind, and there's the energy. So it's bye-bye past, bye-bye whatever the struggles were, whether it was a relationship, whether it was a job, whether it was a situation and you relocated, or you got a new house or something. You're leaving that behind, you're moving forward, and there's the energy of moving forward. You look at there, he's got his motorcycle, and he's going forward, no longer stuck. Because what's ahead is feeling very good, happy celebration about some choices. Because you're giving some opportunities of choices, and you're celebrating that. The Seven of Cups means that you have some options, and you feel very good, because you do have choices. You maybe have a couple of choices for jobs or for housing, or maybe to go to school, or a combination. But you do have some choices, and you feel, after having gone through this and the swords are behind you, then you feel very good because you do have some choices, and that gives you the freedom now that you are seeking. Because what's going on right now is you have a Tower moment related to the Emperor. Can be a couple of things. The Tower is that what you think is, that what you thought was secure or stable changes. The Emperor can represent someone who makes some decisions, and it could be a decision that is, that it was an unexpected decision, unexpected some sort of action. Also can represent government. The Emperor can represent government, or it can represent an individual, and that you thought that it was, the situation is one way, but it turns out that it was not stable. Whatever you thought, and this is still as a residual of all this going on, the cleanup, whatever you thought that was something that you thought was set, the universe is saying it's not set. We are making way because we are creating the space. It creates a space for new opportunities to come in. Could be a decision by the Emperor, and boom, there it is, and you have to make an action quickly. Could be government also, and could be government benefits, or some sort of action that you have to take right away, or it could be a decision that they made, or it's some sort of unexpected thing that boom, you have to act right away, or there's a change that's happening, which is like a surprise coming up, because then you have new opportunities. And there's something about money. This is a rebirth, and there's something about money. Could be, for example, this could be maybe applying for some government benefits, and here it's not quite as much as you wanted, because this is a rebirth or new beginnings, the end of something and the beginning of something new. Could be it can also represent a new opportunity. Maybe you're not getting as much money as you wanted, or it could be that there is a delay. It's new beginnings, but there's a little bit of some challenges related to money. And then before that, you had around you sudden activity related to the Emperor. So it could be judgments or decisions related to government benefits. There could be a change, because this is an ending and something new. It'd also be an ending of lack and new opportunities coming forward. So it could be interpreted different ways. Then we have you here moving forward to smoother water. So it's, you go, there's the Tower moment, and then you decide, okay, I'm moving forward. That which I thought was, something that was secure or stable, turns out not to be, and I'm moving forward. I'm moving out of that situation, and the Magician is being able to manifest. So what this is really saying is that you were feeling a little bit of inertia, not moving forward. There's a Tower that's, okay, we're moving, we're creating the energy, we're pushing you forward. Like it or not, you're moving forward now, and there's new opportunities coming because of that. And even with the Death card and the Five of Pentacles, can be new opportunities and more enhancement of money, so that there's no more lack, or it could be a higher prosperity for you, because this is you moving forward now. There you are on the Six of Swords, going forward and deciding what you want to manifest. That's what your Magician is. And there it's unlimited, which is the infinity. And then the final outcome is, this is very good, follow your intuition about new opportunities for money and job. So remember, you had the 7 of Cups. That's your choices, and this says follow your intuition about which one to pick. Because what the whole reading is moving from a new opportunity, clearing the way for a new path, a new opportunity, letting go of the past. And for, the Tower moment was maybe even hanging on to the past. And the Emperor is a decision, or it could be government, or it could even be an individual, and it's pushing you forward. So you have to take action, moving forward. And then the final outcome is follow your intuition about the choices you have, because you have multiple choices of the direction you want to go. You could have several different job offers. You can have several different job offers even in a company. Or it could be, the 8 of Pentacles was in your chosen field, or transferable skills that you have. But maybe you interviewed for a company and they said, oh, we have some openings here in this department, which one do you want to go to? Or you sent out your resume and you had multiple interviews with different companies, and they offer you jobs in each one. And you have some choices. Follow your intuition. Now, your intuition is, we talked about when you go for your interviews, you're going to sit there and you're going to look at the energy around you. So, if you're sitting in the reception area and you see the employees coming in, how do they look as they're walking in? Do they look like they're happy to be there and they're looking forward to it? Or do they look like they are just, not going to have a very good day? Do they look stressed? Do they look happy? What's the energy of the place? What's the energy of the boss as they interview you? You remember that you're interviewing them too. Why do they have an opening? Do they have 6 empty positions right now? A whole bunch of people quit. Why? So that's follow your intuition, listen, feel, then decide, can you see yourself there? And not only the physical place, but how did, what was the drive like? How convenient, when you're weighing your choices, how convenient is it for you from, for your commute, or will it be remotely? You have to look at all those options, follow your intuition, deciding which opportunity to take, because you will have choices. Now, let's pull the Believe in Your Own Magic. And here we go. Right here. And the card is, this is for Libra. Bitch Fire, stand up for yourself, number 16. Isn't that interesting? 16. Could be some residual from before. There's no better way to say it's someone in your life is trying to burn you at the stake. Maybe you didn't give them something they wanted, or you didn't let them get away with their bad behavior. Yeah, that could be your Tower also. And the 10, you have the 9 and 10 of Swords in there. Either way, they're trying to ruin your reputation. Rest assured, your reputation will stay intact. Silence can be effective, but this is not that kind of situation. Get loud and let them have a taste of your own bitch fire. So you had your 9 and 10 of Swords. So this is saying, speak up. Stand up for yourself. Now, let's pull the meditation card, and be sure to check to see if you are a subscriber. If you want to subscribe, that would be great. And your meditation card for this week, Libra, is here. And it is breakthrough. For a star to be born, it must first collapse. This is not your destruction, this is your birth. Remember, you had the Tower. So that goes along with the Tower. If you want to take a picture of that, there it is. Well, thank you so much, Libra. And until next time, Nina and I are sending you light and love from Portugal.